From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox Guaranteed Rate Field. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago White Sox. Neil Walker, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Fouled off. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Thoughts? Dan, who stands out?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Eric Thames. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Moncada trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave one. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score.
Did you leave soap in the sink maybe a little bit?
I might have.
Okay. I just want to make sure something.
Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound.
Leading up for the White Sox.
Hey, we're looking at a
The
real
shortstop.
solid starting
Here.
pitcher right here. You take a look at
Anderson.
ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Takes
Shit.
this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Time now to check the
Batting
starting
second.
lineup card for the
The
Shy
second
Sox
baseman.
in this one. Who stands
Carlo.
out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch
Sanchez.
has to be Jose Abreu. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
There's any justice in the game.
The first baseman.
Both hit on the absolute
Abreu.
screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
And you see it there on
The
your
right
screen.
fielder.
Strikeout number
Daniel
100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So here's Daniel Palka now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheel.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading
He's
off
looking
for
to
the
get
Marlins.
things going at the plate.
catcher,
It has not
Jorge
been going his way of
Alfaro.
late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yep, 1-0.
The 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's
That
how the
is
Southsiders are lining up
The
on
first
D
baseman.
today. And guys,
Neil
what I want you to focus
Walker.
on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Batting 7.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike now.
That's the ball.
3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Line hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. So digging in now, Curtis Granderson. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. No balls and 1 strike. Goodwin stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBIs.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Leading off for the White Sox,
on its way.
the left fielder, number
and
74.
A bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Popped him up. And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
All right,
Batting
here's
six,
the defensive alignment
the
for the
designated
Miami
hitter,
Marlins.
Younger.
Let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Stepping up now, Yonder Alonso. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Catcher.
And into bat
Wellington.
next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Nope, 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. To 1-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team. Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Up next for the
Into the
Marlins,
box, Logan
the right
Morrison.
fielder.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Third inning, no score to this point. And Morrison is in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now batting, the shortstop, JT.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. Ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled toward right center field. Hawka is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
ready for another chance. Brian Anderson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the Logan Morrison round tripper. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Miami. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yohan Moncada. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's just 1 for 6. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy
Batting
very
ninth,
often because
the
he's
center
over in
fielder,
the other league, and it's
Adam
really showing. He's pitching really
Engel.
well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Adam Engel. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. He'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down. Anderson scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim
Yeah.
Anderson.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once
Leading off
again,
for the Marlins,
Eric Thames.
the
He was a
designated hitter,
strikeout victim in his
Eric
first try.
Thames.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything
Now
to
batting.
get himself
Catcher.
going. So he's got to
Jorge
feel pretty good after that
Alfaro.
double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some
Now
more of
batting,
the same from him.
the
He's
center
been
fielder,
clutch all year
Ryan
with runners in scoring
Goodwin.
position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Walker at second. Goodwin is over at first with 1 away. Here's another 2-2. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2. And
Now
that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change there, called strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A ball and a strike now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Hit hard up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th. Now in the box, Yomer Sanchez. A base hit his first
for the
trip.
White Sox.
Yeah, guys, still the only
second
hit in this
baseman,
game so far.
Carlos.
They've been pretty well shut down.
Sanchez.
Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke on the ground left side, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. Goodwin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1
right
got
fielder,
in the inning here with a runner
Daniel
at first. And that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Polka. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The count now at 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball
number
on the
74.
inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way.
Left field and deep. Granderson going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Yonder Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Riddle ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the Marlins,
Heidi, thank you.
the right fielder, Logan Morrison.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter,
So stepping in, JT Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. 2 low, 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up for the White Sox, the
halfway
catcher,
to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
Striding forward
the
now,
third baseman.
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and now fielded cleanly here by Walker. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Adam.
Now batting, Adam Engel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now at the plate, Eric Thames.
Leading
1
off
for
for the
2
Marlins,
in the ball game thus
the
far.
designated hitter, Eric Thames.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
Alfaro.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit hard to short. Anderson brings it in. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in, Neil Walker. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson.
Leading off
as they'll
for
look
the
to
White
get something
Sox,
going here and even
the
this game up.
shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Carlos.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. Grounded to the right. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting,
Up next for
the
Chicago,
first baseman,
Jose Abreu. He lined out in his
Abreu.
last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are
The right
good hitters
fielder,
for a
number
reason,
18.
D-Row. And to be able to hang in there
Daniel
on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Lays off 2-2 now. Abreu is off at first with 2 away. Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do
number
is
74.
go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 out so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Eloy Jimenez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Skied into very shallow right. Morrison has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. White Sox strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here on the south side of Chicago, it's on to the 7th inning with the
Ladies and
Marlins
gentlemen,
on top, and
your
it's a good time to
attention,
check
please.
out our game
Now
summary
pitching
through the
for
first
the White
6
Sox,
innings of play.
number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number
Now
1.
batting, second baseman,
Digging
Ryan
in once again, Ryan Schimpf. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Herrera has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Logan Morrison will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1
JT Riddle would be next. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they still lead it. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Down the third baseline. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
1-1 the count now. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Line to the right side. Morrison is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So we're
third
runner
base
first now with 1 away.
Moncada.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen.
Darren O'Day.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you
now
have to have to the outfield. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready now for the White Sox.
The batter, number 7.
Been a rough go of things on the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking forward to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, man, especially when you're kind of.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Jace Fry has been summoned from the bullpen, and he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back to the track. On the running track, he makes the catch.
got me fucking kid.
Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, we're going.
Aaron Thames standing yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Thames behind 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and it ends the inning. Miami. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He was a ground victim last time up.
The second baseman.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Popped him up. Alfaro is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
Settling
First
in now,
baseman.
Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch.
The right
Jose
fielder, number
Abreu
18.
becomes out number
Daniel.
2 this inning. And that misses ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. The 1-2.
Check.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, this looks like it could
Now
be a
batting.
potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Neil Walker started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Here's Walker.
There it is.
Well hit. Deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that dinger puts him in second place on the league leaderboard.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close
Ladies
the
and
deal.
gentlemen,
Ryan
your
Burr
attention,
will
please.
come on in relief here
Now
and appear in
pitching for
game
the White
number
Sox,
25 on the
number
year so
61.
far.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Jimenez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left
Now
center
batting,
for the first down.
left fielder, Curtis.
It is Chris Granderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
Ready
batting,
for another
second
shot
base.
now. Ryan Schimpf. He could really use a knock
Schimpf.
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison lifted the other way to left center. Engel is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left
Drew
fielder,
Steckenrider comes
number
out of the
74.
bullpen to shut
Your
things
attention,
down
please.
here in the 9th.
Now pitching for Miami, number 71, Drew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
the
Up
long
next for
ball.
the White Sox,
Good thing for him, he
the
still
catcher,
has the lead.
Wellington.
We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Steckenrider has over 40 innings on his line so far, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Goodwin will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is lifted out to left. Granderson is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Your
Leury Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, Leury Garcia.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Miami Marlins wrote an important
Here now is the final line score
in
tonight.
this one.
First,
Eduardo
for the
Rodriguez
victorious Miami Marlins,
win of the year.
5 runs
Lucas
on 9
Giolito
hits,
is tagged
no
with
errors.
just his
They
first
left 5
loss
men
of the
on
year.
base.
Drew Steckenrider closes the door for
Time
the
of the ball
save.
game,
His
3
30th.
hours and
So that
13
just about
minutes.
does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-4. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. Jared Hughes earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. The Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. The Toronto Blue Jays hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 8-3. Brandon Workman grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Minnesota Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-6. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-1. The Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
20 years old. Damn. Might catch him.
Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, an exciting interleague matchup of first-place clubs between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago White Sox. It's interleague baseball on the show. Will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, number 51.
Leading off tonight for Miami.
He's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping into the box, JT Riddle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And there's ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Anderson. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that misses for ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And that misses. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters.
Leading off,
right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman,
now, Jose
Abreu.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second in Chicago. No. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Thames, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
That is it. The designated hitter, Logan.
And now, Logan Morrison. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez is right there. 1 down.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Martin
So striding in, Martin Prado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Line drive to center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Into the box now,
The catcher,
Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. In the air to straightaway center field. Garcia giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. So here's Daniel Ponca now.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder.
He's ready.
Daniel
Here's the first offering.
Ponca.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6
Batting
games.
6.
Yeah, no doubt
The
about
catcher,
it. 6 days in a row with
Wellington.
knocks will help you sleep better at night. Dan.
Castillo.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. So far this year against Southpaws, Castillo has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Check out the Miami Marlins
Batting
on
6.
defense. And
The
let's take a
center
look
fielder,
at Brian Anderson.
Leore.
This guy, when I see him out there on the
Garcia.
field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Batting 7.
So
The designated hitter,
Yonder Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying
Alonso.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle
Leading off for the
infielder
Marlins,
Ryan Schimpf.
the second
And he'll
baseman,
start out there half of
Ryan
the 3rd, top of the order to
Schimpf.
follow. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 51.
Digging in, number 51. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, JT Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
JT Riddle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there.
Now
that long dart felt so good.
Ryan, oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Yohan Moncada. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Yohan.
And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Riddle backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting now,
Elo Jimenez.
the left fielder.
Yes, he'll get his first
Number
opportunity
74.
in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Prado is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Anderson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Another 1-2 delivery. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the
now
inside
back,
half of the plate
second
right
baseman,
there. Try to bust him in,
Carlos.
D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock. Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy. With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson over at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. Whites trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Thames as we begin the top of the 4th.
Eric
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Two and two. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Sanchez is up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase the ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Right to Sanchez. And they're on 2 away now.
Now batter,
Martin,
the first baseman.
now hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. So here's the cleanup.
Leading up
Daniel
for the White Sox.
He's set to lead us off
The
in
right
the
fielder,
home half of the 4th
Daniel.
inning.
Hey, we're still in the early
Polka.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good time now to check out the Marlins' road to the
Now
show
batting,
report. As you
catcher,
see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making
Castillo.
waves as of late. One away, and here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball,
now
and was able to
center
fight
fielder,
off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Garcia.
Into the box now, Leori Garcia. A ball and no strikes. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers
now
are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Yonder Alonso is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. Casilla on third. Garcia is over at second with one down in the inning. Misses, ball two. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
So there are two guys
third
on
baseman,
the White Sox fourth,
Yoan.
and that'll bring up the former top prospect of the minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And he takes ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. Hit on the ground to third.
Shit, everybody missed it.
Base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Everybody fucking missed it.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into
Worst
the middle of this
fucking
one, that's a huge base hit right there,
74.
D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Abreu on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter,
digging
number
in to
22.
try it again.
Second
Ryan
base.
Schimpf flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 51. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the game. This one's the double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Riddle at second with 2 down. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The left fielder.
Ready once again, Eric Thames. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hawker moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th. So the batting order.